We're seeing lots of hurdles that they have to go through, including a potential veto coming from Spain on Gibraltar. So is May likely to strike a deal in time?
Well, that's the real question. Can this be done by this summit that they want to hold on Sunday? And it's looking tough. Theresa May is now set to go back to Brussels on Saturday to try to hammer out this text. They've agreed on most of it. As you point out, there's now a problem with Gibraltar. But they still have to have that text in order to move this forward. And, you know, it's deadline after deadline. And they did not finish this yesterday, as they had hoped to do with her visit to Brussels. So it's really down to the wire.
So, Jodi, we had also heard that Labour leader Corbyn held talks with First Minister Nicola Sturgeon, plotting how to defeat Prime Minister May's Brexit deal. So what are we hearing from London? Can this actually pass through a very skeptical parliament?
It's going to be a really tough path. If they do get these terms and they get this text, you know, they get this agreement, then they have to get it through the parliament. And it's very divided. There's many parties who don't like it. The Brexit folks say that it's not a real Brexit because of this long transition period to try to give them time to settle the issue at the Irish border. The Remainers don't like it because they say that it doesn't do a lot for them. There's almost no one who likes it. The question is, can she cobble together enough votes just to get it through to kind of move to the next step, which would be that divorce in March and then this long transition period. Businesses actually are not that unhappy with the plan because it gives them some certainty, and it also gives them a chance, they hope, to be able to move closer to the union in the future, to work out future plans. But in terms of the parliament, it's going to be a very, very tough road.
Jodi, what happens if the deadline isn't met? I mean, we know in the EU there tends to be a bit of a movable feast for these deadlines, right?
That's right. These move forward, and so there's some thinking that if they can't get this done in the next few days, that they maybe move it forward a little. But again, with March coming up, they've moved past other summits they were going to have. The other possible good news in any of this, or at least not a pessimistic spot at the moment for Theresa May, is that they have not cobbled together enough of those votes for a no confidence vote. They need 48 on her prime ministership, and she basically seems to not be in imminent, meaning daily danger. Like last week, there was thoughts that that vote could come very soon and swiftly. Now that seems to be, they don't seem to have those votes for the no confidence vote. So we'll see what happens there. So she lives to fight another day, and down to another deadline, this time this weekend, to get that text together and cobble something together with the EU to be able to then pass it there and then try to bring it to the parliament.